In the vast tapestry of our world, there exist places shrouded in shadows, veiled by tales of mystery, and guarded by the echoes of the untold. Imagine, if you will, a journey to the edges of the earth, where the footprints of the curious are wiped clean by the sands of resistance. These are the realms where whispers tell of secrets, where the air is thick with the allure of the forbidden.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery, not to lands that beckon with open arms, but to those that retreat into the mists of mystery. This is the tale of the top 10 places you're not allowed to visit, a narrative of hidden corners and sealed doors, where every forbidden step tells a story of intrigue, preservation, and the eternal human quest to uncover the veiled.
Let's embark on this journey together, to learn, to wonder, and to dream of what lies beyond the gates of the forbidden. In the vast expanse of the Bay of Bengal lies an island cloaked in mystery and danger, a place so fiercely guarded by its inhabitants that it remains one of the last untouched territories on Earth. This is North Sentinel Island, home to the Sentinelese people, a tribe that has lived in isolation for thousands of years, rejecting any contact with the outside world. The story of North Sentinel Island is a testament to the endurance of the human spirit and the lengths to which a community will go to preserve its way of life. The Sentinelese have successfully resisted contact with all outsiders, from colonial powers to modern-day governments, making their island a no-go zone for explorers, researchers, and tourists alike. Why can't you visit North Sentinel Island? The answer lies in a combination of the tribe's fierce autonomy and the Indian government's efforts to protect their way of life. Any attempt to approach the island is met with hostility. Arrows flying towards helicopters and boats are a clear message that outsiders are not welcome. This isolation extends beyond mere physical boundaries. It's a protection of culture, history, and an entire way of life from the influences of the outside world. The story of North Sentinel Island is not just one of isolation. It's a saga of survival against the odds. The island and its people have faced threats from nature, including the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. Yet, when reconnaissance flights passed over the island to assess damage, they were met with the sight of Sentinelese, alive and unyielded, further cementing their resolve to remain detached from the global community. In 2006, the world got a stark reminder of the island's off-limits status when two fishermen, who accidentally drifted too close, were killed. This tragic incident underscored the Sentinelese determination to protect their land and their way of life at all costs. The Indian government, recognizing the unique cultural and anthropological significance of the Sentinelese, officially declared the island and its surrounding waters a protected area, prohibiting travel within a 3-mile radius. This legislation aims not only to safeguard the Sentinelese from external threats, but also to preserve their way of life from the inevitable changes that contact with the outside world would bring. North Sentinel Island stands as a bastion of uncontacted civilization in an increasingly connected world. It challenges our understanding of autonomy and reminds us of the diverse ways human societies choose to exist. In a world where every corner seems explored, mapped, and understood, North Sentinel Island whispers the possibility of mystery, of unknown stories, and of the enduring power of human isolation. It's a place that, due to the unwavering will of its people, remains one of the last true enigmas of our world. Nestled in the heart of southwestern France, beneath the serene landscapes of the Vézère Valley, lies a portal to our ancient past, the Lasco Caves. Discovered by chance in 1940 by 4 young explorers, these caverns unveil a prehistoric canvas, a gallery of stunning artistry created by our ancestors over 17,000 years ago. The walls of these caves are adorned with more than 600 paintings and engravings, a vivid testimony to the rich inner lives of people from the Upper Paleolithic period. The art in the Lasco Caves is not just a collection of random images. Each painting, each engraving tells a story of survival, of spiritual belief, and of the profound connection our ancestors had with the world around them. From majestic bulls and horses to mysterious symbols, the artwork here is a bridge to the past, offering us a glimpse into the minds of people whose lives were intimately tied to the earth and its creatures. But why, you may ask, is such a treasure trove of human history off limits to us? The answer lies in the delicate balance between preservation and exposure. When the caves were opened to the public after World War II, the influx of visitors brought with it changes to the cave's microclimate, variations in temperature, humidity, and carbon dioxide levels. These changes led to the growth of lichens, crystals, and fungi, posing a significant threat to the integrity of the paintings. Despite the caves being named a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the decision was made to close them to the public in 1963, to halt the damage and preserve these ancient masterpieces for future generations. Instead, visitors are now directed to Lasco 2, an exact replica of the Great Hall of the Bulls and the painted gallery sections, created to allow people to experience the wonder of these prehistoric works without endangering the originals. The closure of the Lasco Caves is a poignant reminder of the fragility of our shared heritage. It underscores the need for careful stewardship of our cultural and historical legacies, ensuring that the story of humanity's early artistic endeavors continues to inspire, educate, and bewilder us for millennia to come. In the silence of the sealed caves, the spirit of our distant ancestors endures, a beacon of creativity and resilience in the shadowy depths of prehistory. Beneath the venerable domes and within the hallowed walls of Vatican City lies a repository of secrets as old as the church itself, the Vatican's secret archives. Imagine a labyrinth of rooms and corridors, extending over 50 miles of shelving, housing parchments, documents, and manuscripts that chronicle the Catholic Church's entwined history with the world. This is no ordinary library. It is a vault of history, holding items like the 12th century papal bulls, letters to popes from historical figures such as Michelangelo, Henry VIII, and even Mary, Queen of Scots on the eve of her execution. The reason this treasure trove remains largely inaccessible to the public is not just about preserving fragile documents. It's about safeguarding the chronicles of an institution that has been a pivotal force in world history. Access to the Vatican's secret archives is highly restricted, granted only to qualified scholars, and even they undergo a rigorous vetting process. Scholars from around the globe may apply for entry, but only a select few are admitted, and they are allowed to consult specific documents relevant to their research under strict supervision. The secrecy and selectivity shrouding the archives have fueled imaginations for centuries, giving rise to speculations, theories, and tales of hidden truths and forbidden knowledge. However, beyond the veil of mystery, the archives serve a critical role in preserving the continuity of historical and theological scholarship. They stand as a testament to the Vatican's complex role in the tapestry of global history, guarding the narratives of faith, power, art, and science that have shaped civilizations. The Vatican's secret archives, by their very nature, embody the tension between the desire for knowledge and the need for preservation, between the openness of enlightenment and the sanctity of tradition. In the heart of Vatican City, history is alive, whispering tales of intrigue, faith, and power through the centuries-old manuscripts that few will ever have the privilege to explore. In the heart of Japan, nestled within the verdant landscape of Mie Prefecture, lies the Ise Grand Shrine, or Ise Jingu, a place of profound spiritual significance and a pinnacle of Shinto architecture. This sacred site is dedicated to Amaterasu Omikami, the sun goddess and the mythical ancestress of the Japanese imperial family. The shrine's history stretches back over 2 millennia, making it a living bridge to the divine and a guardian of Japan's spiritual heritage. The Ise Grand Shrine is not a singular structure but a complex of many shrines, with the 2 main ones being Naiku, dedicated to Amaterasu Omikami, and Geku, dedicated to Toyuke Omikami, the deity of agriculture and industry. However, what sets Ise Jingu apart is not just its architectural beauty or its religious importance. It is the tradition of Shikinen Sengu, the ritual reconstruction of the shrine every 20 years according to ancient Shinto beliefs. This practice, embodying the Shinto concepts of impermanence, renewal, and the eternal cycle of nature, ensures that the architectural and spiritual essence of the shrine is passed down through generations. The Ise Grand Shrine's sanctity and its role in the Shinto religion mean that its innermost areas remain off-limits to the general public. Only the imperial family and a select few priests can enter the most sacred spaces, where they perform rituals that date back centuries. This exclusivity is not about elitism, but about preserving the purity and integrity of the rituals that are central to Shinto worship and Japanese cultural identity. The shrine complex is surrounded by expansive forests, rivers, and streams, all part of the sacred landscape. Visitors to Ise Jingu can walk the gravel paths, marvel at the traditional architecture, and participate in rituals at the outer shrines. They can offer prayers and absorb the tranquil atmosphere, rich with the sense of continuity and connection to the past. The Ise Grand Shrine, therefore, stands as a testament to the depth of Japan's spiritual culture, embodying the principles of renewal and purity. It is a place where the veil between the divine and the human world is thinnest, a sanctuary where people can come to seek solace, to reflect, and to connect with the natural and spiritual worlds. In its serene complexity, Ise Jingu captures the essence of Shinto and offers a window into the soul of Japan. In the vast, arid expanse of South Australia lies a place of intrigue and secrecy, the Woomera Prohibited Area, WPA. Spanning an area larger than some countries, this is not just a desert wilderness, but a highly restricted military testing range, shrouded in the mystique of national defense and scientific research. Established in the aftermath of World War II, the Woomera Prohibited Area has served as a focal point for the Australian Defence Force and its allies. It's a space where the future of military technology and space exploration is forged in the fires of innovation. Rockets pierce the sky, technology is pushed to its limits, and the boundaries of human ingenuity are expanded in the secrecy of the desert. Why is the WPA off-limits to the public? The answer lies in the sensitive nature of the activities carried out here. The area is used for testing a range of defense equipment, from missiles to drones, and for space research, including satellite launches and recovery operations. The need for absolute control and security makes it imperative to restrict access, ensuring that these critical operations can be conducted without interference or espionage. The WPA is not just a military and space research facility, it's also an environmental and archaeological preserve. Within its bounds lie ancient landscapes, untouched by time, and artifacts of the indigenous peoples of Australia, whose ancestors walked this land for millennia. The protection of these cultural and natural resources adds another layer to the reasons behind the area's restricted status. For those who yearn to explore the mysteries of the Woomera Prohibited Area, there's a small window into its world. The Woomera Heritage Center offers insights into the history and significance of the site, allowing visitors a glimpse of the cutting-edge technological advancements that have taken place behind its closed doors. The WPA embodies the dual nature of human curiosity and caution, a reminder of our relentless pursuit of progress and the measures we take to safeguard that journey. It stands as a testament to the unseen efforts that protect and advance our society, hidden in plain sight in the vast Australian outback. Deep in the Southern Ocean, far from the Australian mainland, lies Heard Island, a remote and rugged territory that is as inhospitable as it is beautiful. Governed by the Australian Antarctic Division, this isolated outpost is a natural laboratory, virtually untouched by human hands, and thus strictly off-limits to casual visitors. The reason behind the prohibition is twofold: environmental preservation and safety. Heard Island is a pristine environment, home to vast colonies of seabirds and marine mammals, including several species of seals and penguins. The island's ecosystems are delicate, and human interference could have catastrophic effects on the local wildlife populations and their habitats. Moreover, the island's two active volcanoes, Mawson Peak and Big Ben, pose a significant risk to anyone who dares approach. The unpredictable volcanic activity combined with the island's harsh weather conditions makes it a dangerous place for unpermitted expeditions. The Australian government, in its commitment to protect the island's unique natural environment and to ensure safety, requires that all visits be part of a scientific research mission approved in advance. Heard Island's allure lies not only in its natural beauty and isolation, but also in the scientific opportunities it presents. Researchers who are granted access study the island's volcanic activity, its rapidly changing glaciers, a visible indicator of climate change, and the rich biodiversity that thrives in such an extreme environment. These scientific missions are crucial for understanding global environmental changes and for conserving the unique ecosystems found on Heard Island. To the few who visit as part of these scientific expeditions, Heard Island offers an unparalleled experience of nature in its most raw and powerful form. It stands as a reminder of the planet's wildness, a precious and protected place where nature reigns supreme and humanity is but a transient observer.